Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So yes, Bitcoin on the 4-hour, we are below this resistance area still. When we last did a video, we were down here. We were expecting potentially for us to come and back test the old support as new resistance, which we have, and we have rejected from in a pretty textbook fashion here. So now it is a case of, if we take out these recent lows to this level just down here, then yeah, we'll probably see that move ultimately down to the next support level, and then we've got to see basically if we can hold the next support level, which is obviously the roughly 20,000 range, down to about 19,500, just over 20,000. So yes, that is what we are doing now. Can we turn back up? Can we hold under this resistance, test it, and then break back above? Yes, we could. But yeah, so that's basically what we're going to see what happens. That is Bitcoin's next move. Do we get back above potentially this wick? I mean, we call it roughly 22,000, and then break back up and look like we'll then make a move up to at least towards the resistance level above of 23,500, or do we come down, take out these lows, and then yeah, pull into the 20,000 level? A lot of it will depend on what traditional markets do. The S&P, as we can see, opening not bounced at the open of the futures, at least anyway, in an area from obviously exactly where we are now down to about here, in an area where we can get supported, turn back up, and then continue onwards and upwards. Like I said, we were expecting a pullback at some point. It was just a case of where from and then how low we came. If this is to be it and we do turn from here, then yeah, that is a pretty shallow pullback. So that would obviously be quite an optimistic view to think we'll turn up from here. But yeah, realistically into this area, we would hope to hold. If we lose this area, use this support, and particularly probably lose this level, so we could just call it roughly 4,100, then yeah, we open up and move back down towards 4,000. And that would not obviously be good for wider markets. What is going on here? We've got the dollar wrecking ball. The dollar wrecking ball obviously broke this trend line, went bullish, took out these highs, and then yeah, and then obviously accelerated to the upside. This is a relatively bullish looking chart. However, it does need to take out this high and accelerate to the upside if it's going to go, well, I say accelerate, but continue to the upside. It is accelerating to the upside, but continue to the upside. If it doesn't, we kind of put in a double tops of sorts, even roughly where we are now. Then yeah, if we come back down and take out this low, then that would look pretty like at least a decent topping formation for the medium term. And then yeah, we could probably see sub 100 on the DXY. The 10-year also has squeezed up to a level, easing off it ever so slightly now, but I mean clearly isn't looking bearish yet. But I personally think in these fake matrix simulated markets, that I think 3% is a level they're going to try and defend now. And ideally we don't push much higher than that. If we do, then yeah, things are going to get a bit disgusting, similar with the dollar. A lot of what is going on with obviously the DXY is it's getting whacked against the, I say whacked against the yen, as in the yen, as in basically the yen is going down against the dollar. Obviously this is dollar yen rather than yen dollar, so the dollar is going up against the yen. And that is because of obviously the central bank arbitrage that's going on. So if this 10-year yield is strengthening and the Japanese yield isn't going to strengthen, then people will basically sell the Japanese bonds and then sell the currency as the hedge. So yeah, basically this bond yield going up is what is pressuring the Japanese yen, and then also the euro, which is then impacting the DXY to the upside, because they are a large part of that pair. Oil is looking well, still doing its thing, still on this grind down. Could it bottom out here, turn around, have a move up back into this range? There's 100 to 108, no, sorry, not 100, sorry, 95 to about 108. Yeah, it could. Will it? We'll have to see. I mean, if we see more stock market weakness, then it is going to struggle. See more dollar strength, is going to struggle. But if that does turn around, then yeah, maybe we can get a bounce to higher prices. But yeah, things are going to start to look pretty bad. I think this is a pretty important week because these are really putting the squeeze on. If these carry on, 10-year carries on upwards, and this DXY carries on upwards, we are going to see. Well, we are certainly going to see the S&P down towards this support level, and it's obviously going to have a bigger effect on crypto, just being a higher volatility asset. Yeah, gold also hating it as well below the support level. So it is opening up, well, a move down to this lower and lower, which is going to be pretty awful. But yes, just yeah, I mean, we're looking at one of those stages of the market's not looking very good. So this week is going to be pretty important. This is probably one of the week where the bears will just think that's it, we're going to new lows, and they may be right, but certainly in the stock market, it is not the most likely scenario we take out these lows. It's likely we then put in a higher low relative to these lows. I mean best case here, probably realistic best case around here. If not, we've got to hold this just about 4,000 level. So yeah. What else? Bitcoin dominance squeezing up a little bit in the face of what's going on. The Ethereum BTC pairing, as you can see, lost this support level, back tested into it, and now looking to move a little bit lower. The Ethereum USD pairing, this is a pretty important level, I personally think, for the Ethereum. I know obviously we've been below it down here. But if this is kind of the level that we kind of backtest and bounce off, if we do go to like a weekly time frame, you can kind of see this level coincides with about here. So it's whilst obviously we've overshot the level quite a lot, if we do now pull back test that and then continue upwards, yeah, then realistically it's not so bad, and it is a pretty important level. 1500 in Ethereum is one of those levels etched in people's brains that have been in cryptocurrency for more than like a few years, because it is just their previous, not the last but the previous bull market high. It's just one of those levels. So yes, that is about that. Not much else to look at. We'll look at stochastics. Are they going to give us an indication of where we could go? 4 hour moving up, but looking a little bit toppy. I guess 10 and 12 are not going to be looking too bad. Although, yeah, I mean, 10 hour turn back up, but not looking too strong on that upward trend. Daily turn back, day 12 hour even, turn back up, but again, not looking like it's getting acceleration to the upside. Daily still coming down. Daily got all the way to run, along with 3-day. 5-day not looking so bad. Weekly not looking so bad. Bi-weekly looking potentially try and do some more of this action again. But yeah, so realistically speaking, traditional markets are not looking ideal. Bitcoin itself, I mean, if it takes out this wick, takes out this $22,000, then yes, this will probably be a decent new low, and then yeah, we can try and make a move to take out these levels, come to 26 and 28, 26 and a half, 28 and a half. We lose this low, we certainly come into around this 20k level, and then it's a case of do we hold this 20k level or not. But a lot of it is going to depend on DXY bond yields, which is then going to impact stock market and other risk assets, i.e. crypto. And then yeah, we're going to have to see how this plays out. So that is pretty much it, guys. There may not be a video tomorrow, and definitely won't be the day after, because I'm moving house, so I won't have internet as of at some point tomorrow, which I believe is going to be first thing, and then it won't be back up and running until maybe some point on Wednesday. So, and then I'll be moving stuff over, so yeah, probably Thursday before there will be another video. So yeah, there we go, guys. Like I said, not a financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.